Hello everyone, Paul Shire here with Digest Marketing. Today I want to talk to you about what is SEO and why is it important to your business. I talk to business owners all the time and they say that SEO specialists contact them and say, hey, we can improve your business by 338% and you're going to get all of these leads, etc. And then they say, well, I don't even know what SEO is. And because there's a lot of little parts of the puzzle, but what I want to do is just start off with what it is, why it's important, and then give you a little activity so that you can kind of get your feet wet with it. And then some other videos will go a little further. So first of all, what does it mean? Well, it stands for search engine optimization. Well, what does that mean, right? Well, it means someone's going to deliberately optimize your website and its content so it can be found on search engine. So you're literally going into code or you're changing the way the content is created so that search engines will pick it up. And the end goal is to outrank your competitors. So when someone searches for something on Google or Bing or whatever it may be, and it's related to your business, the results that come back, all those people, all those other websites, those are your competitors and you're trying to beat them. So with SEO, you're optimizing your content, your website, pieces of the puzzle that are going to make you rank high. So how can it help? Well, a lot of you will know inherently how it can help, but let's just really get to the point. The reality is you're trying to create customers typically, and you want to get them into a buy flow. And so if they're going to a search engine to search for something related to your business, like top Italian restaurants in Austin, Texas, or maybe you have iPhone protectors that you sell on an e-commerce site and you want to rank for the top iPhone protectors. The whole point is for you to get people to click on that so that they'll come into your website. And ultimately you're trying to get them into a buy flow. Now, once they get to your website, a lot of other things that need to be done there. We won't get into that here, but the first trick is to just get them there to begin with. Now, the reason why SEO is so popular, and you probably know this, but nonetheless, let's get really, if you start to analyze where you can spend your marketing dollars, SEO is free, meaning it's the gift that keeps on giving once you actually get ranked. Now, it might cost some money to get there, but once you're there, you're typically going to stay there with just a little bit of maintenance of your content and making sure that it's not falling out of the top results. So let's go ahead and try this out. What I'd like you to do is go search on Google for anything. For example, cracked iPhone screen repair. Then look at the results, and you've seen these a million times, but look closely now at the results and notice the tabs at the top are going to say all, and they might say images, videos, news, right? Click on all those and start to look at the type of content that's coming back. And see if it's the type of content if it's good content. Like, could you create better content that would exist? And does it answer the question, or is it relevant to the search result that you put, the search term that you put in to Google or Bing or wherever you went? So by just starting to look at this a little more closely and starting to analyze how good the content is, you're on your way to start thinking about, well, what can I create that can beat my competitors for search terms that are relevant to my business? So, big question for you now is, are you convinced yet that you should be in the SEO game? I'm convinced of it because I think it's a piece of the puzzle every business should have and should be thinking about. Even though it's somewhat difficult, I'm convinced of it, but more importantly, you need to be convinced of it. And so this should get you started on analyzing it. There'll be some other videos that get into more details, like how to create headlines and how to optimize your website and things like that. But this is at least an introductory. Hope that helps. Talk to you later.